like a boss.
All right, people, this is Alex from Mindful Attraction, and today we're going to be talking about why you got to stop being the perfect girlfriend. You can never be the perfect girlfriend. I'm going to explain to you why, because sometimes trying to be the perfect girlfriend, it benefits me for the moment, right? But what tends to happen is that it makes you passive aggressive in the long run, and it makes you resentful. All right, so we're going to talk about that. By the way, people, this is something that I'm actually going to be talking about in my course, Natural Chemistry. And there's going to be a part about assertiveness and how to be assertive, which is a way to release a lot of the pent up aggressive energy that you have as a result of you labeling yourself as a perfect woman, right? Now look, this is a goddamn pimple, ladies and gentlemen. This is unbelievable, man. I cannot believe I got a pimple right here. It's like right there. It's like I was scared. I was like, oh no, like, but then it was just a simple pimple, so it'll go out like in 2 days. But have to be walking around with this. Anyways, right? But who cares, right? Ladies and gentlemen, look, man. When you try to be, this is why I say religious communities and spiritual communities repress people, because it causes you to repress your natural instincts. You see what I'm saying? You see what tends to happen when you try to be the perfect girlfriend, right, is that you tend to suppress your shadow, because there are natural instincts that are part of who you are that doesn't blend in with the perfect girlfriend, right? 1 second. Hello? Scams. Okay, where was I? So everybody has a shadow. There's a certain part in my course about how to integrate your shadow into your relationships, right? And what tends to happen is that spiritual communities tend to repress your natural instincts. You see, it also another example is like collective cultures, like cultures in dictatorships, right? There's a lot of darkness in collectivist culture. As nice and as orderly as people seem to be on the outside, it tends to create an effect where it increases and thickens the collective shadow of people, right? That's why you have a lot of rebellion. That's why you have a lot of wars and stuff like that, right? So what you got to realize is that when you try to be the perfect girlfriend, what does it mean being a perfect girlfriend? It means that you're always making him happy. It means that you're always smiling. It means that you have no flaws, right? And what tends to happen is that then your flaws, you try to hide it, or you try to lie. It's kind of like politicians, right? How politicians who get involved in scandals, right? The more perfect a politician appears to be, the more fucked upness there is, because nobody is perfect. See what I'm saying? So what tends to happen is that when you try to be that girl, ironically, it tends to take away your multidimensionality, like. Because when you try to be a perfect person, what tends to happen is that you become a two-dimensional person, a two-dimensional version of who you are, right? It's your shadow that gives you volume. It's your shadow it's the contours of your shadow is what allows people to see your full character. You see, the most famous people, the most powerful people in the world, and who are most charismatic, have integrated their shadows into their personality, into their public persona, because you have two different identities inside of you. You have your ego, which is what you present to the world. I'm a perfect person. And then you have your inner shadow, which is sometimes the opposite of the ego that you try to put out. So what will happen in relationships is that when something bad happens in your head, rather than trying to react to the event that in an appropriate way, you limit yourself. You're literally just embracing the other extreme of your personality, which is the goodness, right? But then you also have another extreme, which is your shadow, and the mid-tones of your personality, which is in the middle, which could be a little controversial. Right? What you want to do is not just embrace the really fucked up part of your shadow, because those things have a lot of dark fantasies. What you want to embrace is the mid-range of your personality, right? For example, an example would be, let me see an example, like Eminem, right? Eminem, he's a rapper, but guess what? He embraces his shadow, and it's his shadow side that makes him so unique. When you think of Rihanna, right? You see Rihanna looking all stuff and and angry and stuff like that, and you could tell that there's like a boundary that you cannot cross. The same thing with Beyonce, the same thing with the most famous people. You'll notice that, right? And what's funny is that, don't you notice how when you watch Maury or when you watch like Divorce Court, usually the fucked up women have like the best boyfriends, like the evil bitches have like the most faithful boyfriends. Don't you wonder why? Isn't it crazy how the evil bitches get the nice ones and then the really nice ones get the evil motherfuckers? It's because your good shadow, your goodness, your angelicness tends to attract predators. You see what I'm saying? It tends to attract, it's a smell that people, that predators just enjoy. On the other hand, when you just embrace your goodness, then the predators come. When you embrace your shadow, what tends to happen is that now you have, the shadow is what attracts the nice guys. You see what I'm saying? It's the shadow, the coldness, what attracts the nice guys. It makes them insecure. So what you want to do is embrace your faults, is embrace the parts of you that you don't consider to be good. You know? Now, I don't want you to be like to be banging the whole goddamn football team. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is, if you're gonna do something, do it in the quiet. Don't suppress it. Just do it, but don't let yourself get found out. If you feel moments of clear injustice, right? These are some exercises for you to do, right? Don't be banging the whole goddamn football team, people. Exercises in assertiveness allows you to release your shadow. For example, moments of clear injustice, moments when you know you're right, okay? Moments when you know that somebody did you wrong. You want to embrace it and learn to speak about it, right? Other things that you could do is observe moments of anger. And when you feel angry, observe the fantasies that come out of your anger. What do you wish this person to happen? You know what I'm saying? Notice a side of you that usually that notice the parts of you that you usually gravitate when there's an argument, right? Like for example, notice the sides that you usually take. Okay, like for example, when I watch Divorce Court, I'm always rooting for the guy to not be the father, right? That's a part of my shadow right there, right? I mean, if I don't notice it, I clearly see that there's a bias for women in that part of me, right? Notice the kind of gossip and the kind of news that you sort of gravitate towards, the parts that you have kind of like an evil pleasure. For example, when I was a little kid, like it's fucked up, right? But there was a kid that I hated, and when no one was around, I used to just punch him in the arm, and I got caught one time, right? But for some reason, I just disliked that kid, right? And that's not a normal part of my personality. What you want to do is notice it. And ask yourself, where is it coming out in my life? Because by simply bringing awareness to your shadow, to the hidden fantasies that you have, to the hidden desires, to the hidden resentments, it's there's something about it that it just becomes integrated into who you are, because it's not unconscious no more. All right, ladies. So finally, I have released my second course for women, which is natural chemistry. This course is a 5-week course. 5-week course where every week you're gonna get a new set of videos based on specific issues. This course is all about how to create and maintain the attraction in any man. This will help you create love. This will help you deepen the love with your man. This is not about manipulation. This is not about playing games. This is genuine natural chemistry. No more short-term partners, no more being fooled. Why? Because I will reveal to you not only how to create attraction in the first week, but also how to understand male nature, how to understand their tricks, how to prevent from being too attached, signs that he's the wrong guy, signs that he's a narcissist, signs that he's a mama's boy, signs that he's an emotionally available guy, emotionally unavailable guy. We go over everything. We go over this 3rd week, setting boundaries. We go over the 3rd week, controlling your emotions, right? Setting boundaries, 4th week, 5th week, embracing your masculine and the feminine, right? And on top of that, I have over 10 different bonuses. 10 different bonuses. My Lord have mercy, right? With a money back guarantee. The bonus are 1, the natural chemistry, over 10 hours of content, right? The breakup formula, how to deal with a breakup, right? The connecting with your man, right? Establishing a life of abundance, social mastery, understanding your dark side, the goal setting seminar, which is about how to set and achieve goals, practical mastery that will teach you how to master anything, the laws of human nature. I have a book club for the laws of human nature with over 4 hours of content, right? The transformational seminar in a pocket, which is my mindfulness seminar, and the Chase audiobook. This originally is $1,800, but you get it starting at $97, ladies and gentlemen, right?
$97. We have different packages, but all of this starts at $97. And you know what? You can check it out for free if you want. Yeah, for all the freeloaders, I have free videos just for you. Free videos, all right? So you could just check it out for free and then you could get out. Nothing wrong with that, all right? So, and on top of that, it comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. No questions asked. That's right. No questions asked. I don't mind. I just want you guys to check it out because I know when you take one look, you're going to want to buy it. I can promise you. Just like my other course, the psychological game of attraction, it was a hit. You're gonna love this one. This one is not about manipulation. This is genuine natural chemistry. Order it now. All right. I'll see you guys inside. Peace out.